Hi, Hiram here. Last week I did a video where I showed how I made these wax covered wood chip fire starters. This is the piece that has some magnesium in it. But since I did that video, I've had a couple of people asking me, could this be used for heating up water? I don't know, I didn't see why not, but I hadn't tried it, so I thought maybe that's what I'd do today. So what I did was I made another batch of these, and I made what looks like little hockey pucks out of them. This is about 2 inches by 3/4 inches tall. It's the wood chips with wax. What I did was I just melted the wood chips and wax. Took this cut off can, which was what I was using for that focuser ring. Put that on a piece of plastic, dumped the wax in here, and then squished it down in until it formed this. So it's about 2 inches across, 3/4 inches tall, and weighs, what did I say, 39.4 grams, around 40 grams, or about 1.3 ounces. Now this is kind of big to fit into the WetFire, so what I did was, with the extra that I still had in there, I put them in these little, I think they're called petit cups. You know, you can either get these from your wife, or if you have a baker friend, you can get them at the store. They're like cupcake wrappers, but real small. And I just put the wax in them. Now the dimensions on this are about 1¼ inches wide by about 3/4 inches tall. And the weight varied. I wasn't real close on getting the weights, but it weighs about 11 ounces of the wood chips and wax inside the cup. So I thought maybe I'd try this today. Now right off the bat I can tell you this isn't something that you should use indoors or in a tent or whatever, but I'm going to do it in here today so that we can see what it does. This will be like the best conditions, so anything from there will be a little bit worse. But I'll try that indoors, but don't you do it. So let me go get my water prep. Wanted to show you that I shined up the pot. Got that soot off from the last test. But let me get the water prepped and I'll be right back for a test. Okay, I've got my water prepped. Let's see if I can start this using a match. Okay, that's going. I think what I should do here to save my tabletop is put a piece of aluminum foil underneath this. Just thought of that. So let me just put that like that. Okay, that's burning. Got 2 cups of water, setting at 60 degrees, and let's see where this goes. We're now 5 minutes into the test. The temperature's up to 134. This isn't exactly a fast flame, but it's just a small piece of the waxed wood chip. So I don't know, it might just get the job done. Not as much soot as I thought there'd be. There is some on the pot, but nowhere near as much as there was with the Weber lighter cubes or the WetFire tinder. So let's see what happens from here. There we have 210, 211, come on, 212 in 9 minutes, 14 seconds. Okay, let's see how long it takes for a run out. Okay, let's call it at 13 minutes. The temperature's dropped down to 110. So let's call run out at 13 minutes even. Interesting. Burned longer than I thought. Going on towards the end though, the soot really did build up. Let me dump this out. Yeah, I think I got, see, it's still just burning just a little bit of a flame there yet. But as far as soot, yeah, I got soot. I have another, and then here we got smoke with this. So let me just cut down on that. Like I said, don't do this indoors. You need good ventilation. I do it so that I can show you on the camera. So, that was 2 cups of water. Got to a boil in 9 minutes 14 seconds. And then run out in 13 minutes. Not bad for a little cube that weighed 10.9 grams. At that rate, this hockey puck, well, it depends on how fast it burns, but this should last for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes at least. Interesting. I'll have to try that outdoors with one of the other, maybe like the folding firebox or something. So you can use your fire starters. This was interesting. The paper, the little petit four cup, was actually holding in the wax. So the paper was burning on the top, but it didn't flow out like I was afraid it might. It all kept contained inside the paper. Interesting. So, there's a cheap little, if you don't mind all the soot, and it's a pretty, let's see here, it's a pretty soft soot, yeah. It's just going to be messy. It's not like creosote, it's just soot. Okay, so I thank you for watching. I hope this helps people that ask for this. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions, and as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.